Okay, next we have Brian Mitchell, who is from the Horticulture and Landscape Architecture Department. He's currently getting his master's degree, but he is going to continue on for his PhD. He knew he wanted to study organic and sustainable agriculture when he realized that it was way more fun and interesting than his career in ornamental nursery production. So today, his title at least indicates it might be a combination of things, because his title is, Does Fruit Cluster Pruning Improve Organic Tomatoes in High Tunnels?
Hi, I'm Brian, and I'm here today to talk to you about good tomatoes. When was the last time you had a fresh and flavorful tomato? Was it 6 or 7 months ago in the peak of summer? Maybe you grew it in your own garden or from the farmer's market. Now think of the last tomato you ate. Likely it was imported from a faraway greenhouse in a different climate. That grocery store or restaurant tomato, what did it taste like? Did it taste like cardboard? Or was it just completely flavorless? Tomatoes have been bred for many things over the last many decades, but flavor was not one of them. So what can we do to fix the predicament of the modern tasteless tomato? The Front Range of Colorado is a challenging place to grow crops. We've got a 6-month growing season, a semi-arid climate, and water resources are limiting. One thing growers can do is use high tunnels or simple hoop house structures. These can be used to extend the growing season. They can protect crops from insects and disease, and they can be used to trellis high-value crops. One of the most profitable and productive crops in a high tunnel are tomatoes. And so, to help growers figure out how to grow nicer, more sellable fruits, I came up with some treatments. There's a 3-fruit treatment, a 6-fruit treatment, and there was also tomato clusters that were left unpruned. Now, fruit thinning is a recognized technique in tree fruit production. Think apples and peaches. But the jury's still out on how this technique works with tomatoes. So I wondered, within this high tunnel, using this technique, how would organic Colorado tomatoes work to create local food? So I put on my farmer's hat, and for the growing seasons of 2016 and 2017, I grew 4,683 tomatoes. My responses that I looked at were total yield, marketability, fresh fruit weight, over 4,500 of them, like I mentioned. And I looked at soluble solids content, which is the rough amount of sugars. And that sugar content mixed with acidity and other compounds creates most of your flavor profile. So, over a metric ton of tomatoes later, what I found out was that with certain types of tomatoes, you can grow more sellable, larger fruit without reducing your quality or your total yield. Also, as you can see from the graphs here, the choice of tomato actually has much more impact on qualities like marketability, soluble solids content, and your yield. So the solution is buy more local food. Thanks for your time and support your local farmers.